Hi there, this is Jacob Baugh, Jacob's Ladder with Team Cardhoarder, and we're back for another standard video set. This week we're going to be working on another Grand Prix Denver list, and this one is from Bobby Fortanely. He's been a known deck brewer in the past. He's had a win with, I believe, Amulet Bloom on the SCG circuit, and he's been a contender for putting up weird results from weird decks. So I'm definitely interested to try his take on this deck. I'd seen it on MPGO prior. I've played against it a few times. It's something interesting. I've played out against a bunch of different cards in this deck, but this one is kind of more streamlined and it's just focusing on the power of Gear Hulk and counter spells you can cast with double blue, without double blue, because it's basically focusing towards the black removal instead, which is definitely an interesting take on this kind of deck. So I wanted to give it a shot, and here we are. So pretty much, there's a few singletons I'm just going to go over. Everything's pretty much straight line. There's one confirmed suspicions, I guess just because it's the best card draw engine you can get out of Counterspell. I guess I'm not really sure about this card, but it seems sweet. We have a singleton negate, and the counterspell choice for this deck is Spell Shrivel. It's still, the exile effect really matters in Standard right now, so I understand why he's going for this one, and it only requires single blue instead of the double blue for Void Shatter. So it makes sense when we're focusing towards all these double black removal in the other game, so we can't really afford or assume we're going to have double blue on turn 3, so it makes sense. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. The mana base just has 8 blue-black lands. I'm surprised that there are none of the tap lands, but I'll see how it works out with the mana base. Just some card draw spells and Anticipate and Glimmer, some Transgresses, and some Gear Hulks, and that's pretty much the whole deck, other than these pile of removal spells. On the sideboard, we have an additional Transgress, Kingpins for early aggressive decks, a Summary, and then for, obviously, Immercruel, I'm assuming. I don't know how detrimental Immercruel is to this deck's game plan if they take your turn, but it's always bad, so that's a nice card to have. Some additional negates, Flaying Tendrils for aggressive strategies, additional Extraction if you need more life gain, additional Ruins Path if you need to answer more Planeswalkers, and the transformable win condition in Dynavolt Tower. I'm not sure when you want to transform into this over the Summonings or Gear Hulk. I assume you cut Gear Hulks or Summonings for this card when you bring it in, because I don't think you need to go up to 9 win conditions in this deck, but it's pretty interchangeable with one of those 2 cards and just keeping the 6 win condition strategy going, just being a dirtily controlled deck basically. But let's see how this deck works out, and let's get to the games.